This week is Drugstore week across my website and my channel at the moment, so we have some Drugstore hair care going on, we've got some skincare, even the best of tools, so I will leave a link for subscribing by email and blog loving below, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But to kick things off, I'm going to start with this makeup routine, which is a really nice look even for the daytime or for a kind of Christmassy party evening. It's a little bit of a cat flick and some glittery eyes and also a red lip as well, so I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing I do is apply my foundation, and I've been using this quite a bit recently and I really enjoy it, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I just apply that with my Kiko foundation brush. This foundation just gives a really nice lightweight finish. It's really sheer on the skin and it blends really beautifully, and it's not one of those foundations you can really feel sitting on your skin. It's super light and I love how long it lasts on the skin as well. For concealer, I rely on my Soap and Glory concealer, and this is really handy because it has two little shades. You get a lighter shade and a darker shade, so I pop the lighter shade underneath my eyes to cover any bags, and then I put the darker shade on any kind of scars or blemishes, and for that I use this little Model Zone brush. Just kind of dab the darker shade onto any scars or blemishes I have, pat it in a bit with my finger, and then if I feel like setting it, today I didn't, but normally or sometimes I'll just use the little translucent powder they have in the lid to set it. For powder at the drugstore, there is only one that I absolutely am head over heels in love with, and this is the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder, and this is basically exactly the same as the Giorgio Armani powder I go on about all the time, and I buff this in with a Kiko 106 brush, and I like this brush because it's really flat at the top and it's also quite dense, so you can really press the product into the skin. When it comes to powder, I don't like kind of swirling it around my face because then I find it just disturbs the foundation and the concealer I've already put on. But this is a really nice lightweight powder. It kind of does what I want. It sets my foundation in place, adds that extra bit of staying power that I need, but doesn't make my face look overly matte. I finally found a drugstore bronzer that ticks all the boxes for me, and this is the NYX matte bronzer. This just has the perfect combination of cool and warm tones in it. It kind of warms up the face but has that coolness that adds that extra bit of cheekbone as well, and I just apply this along a little E shape down the side of my face with the Kiko Face 103 brush. As the name would suggest, this is really nice and matte as well, so it looks super natural on the skin. As always, the first thing I do with my eyes is apply a cream eyeshadow, and I love these because they dry to a kind of powdery texture, and these are the Colour Edition 24-hour eyeshadows by Bourjois, and this is a really nice gold shade. Has a bit of sparkle in it, which is perfect for kind of Christmas parties, but it still manages to be really subtle and add a nice wash of colour. My favourite eyeshadows from the drugstore, hands down, are the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. I own every single colour. They are absolutely fantastic eyeshadows, and my favourite shade out of all of the ones I own is number 890 Bronze Taupe, and I've just taken this on a Kiko 213 brush and just kind of dab that on the outer corner of my eyes just to add a little bit of definition. And then with a 201 brush, I've just blended in to make sure there are no harsh edges, and I just love how this bronze colour looks so beautiful against the gold. If you have trouble with eyeliner, you need to get involved in one of these. This is the best thing I have tried all year. This is the NYX The Curve eyeliner, and it is so fantastic because it actually has a little grip so that you can hold it perfectly to the shape of your eye, and the felt tip is really flexible but not too flexible that you'll end up like poking yourself in the eye or making a mistake, and the formula is really black as well. Even though I don't really need to use my post-it note tricks when I have this The Curve eyeliner, I do still like relying on them just because they are part of my eye routine and I just can't be without them. But if you haven't heard about my little post-it note trick, I will leave a link all about it below. But I just take this eyeliner all along my eye and then bring it up and out at the outer corner to create a nice cat flick. Along my bottom lash line, I do like to add a little bit of something just to not keep it bare, and this time I've added the Barry M Super Soft Eye Crayon in number 2, which is just a nice bronze shimmer. I have a whole list of drugstore mascaras I love, but I think the one that's at the top is the Max Factor False Lash Effect Fusion, because it just adds a little bit of definition, a little bit of volume, a little bit of length. It's got it all going on, and then it doesn't run or smudge, and the formula is really black as well, and there's no clumps around. And then lastly, on the lips, I've been loving the Sleek Matte Me lip creams, and I've done a full post all about these and the best way to apply them, but the red shade definitely is my favourite of the bunch. And these are basically a dupe for the Hourglass Opaque Rouge, and they take a bit of a trick to apply them. You kind of want to apply one really light layer, so I do like to take a bit of the product off on the back of my hand first, and if I need any more lip cream, I'll just dip my little wand back into the back of my hand to grab some product. But I'll just swipe one light layer all over the lips and make sure I don't really pat or rub my lips lips too much, and if I need to get into the creases or around some dodgy areas, I'll use a Kiko brush, and this is their 208 brush. Brows were the one thing that my brow routine just never changes. I did try and find a dupe of this in the drugstore, but I just couldn't really find anything that compares. So if you have a favorite eyebrow product from the drugstore, please let me know, and I will definitely go and get my hands on it. But this is just my Anastasia Browers that I use all the time, and I just swipe this little waxy, really thin stick through my brows and blend it a little bit with the spoolie on the other side. So this is the finished look, my red lips and my little cat flick. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and as I mentioned, definitely go and check out lianabeauty.com for drugstore week, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you soon. This is the bag I'm bringing all my makeup bits in, and it's so cute, and it has these little like 3D bows on it. It's from a place called Disaster Design.